So just sit back and relax. You'll laugh when you can laugh. We're Animaniacs. Come join the Warner Brothers
and the Warner Sister Dot.
Just for fun we run around the Warner movie lot. They lock us in the tower whenever we get caught. But we break loose and then the moose and now you know the plot. We're Animaniacs. Dot is cute and Yakko yaks. Wacko packs away the snacks while Bill Clinton plays the sax. We're Animaniacs. Meet Pinky and the brain who wants to rule the universe. Put letters blocked together, Slappy whacks them with her purse. Button chases Mindy while Rita sings a verse. The writer's script, we have no script, why bother to rehearse? We're Animaniacs. We have pay or play contracts. We're zany to the max, there's baloney in our slacks. We're Animaniacs, totally insane. Animaniacs, those are the facts.
Hi, everyone. Hello, chat. And hello, Ted. Welcome to the chat. Well, chat, I mean, welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing on this lovely evening? I'm gonna find an instrumental of the Animaniacs theme song and have that playing in the background for another edition of Ruby's Klown Korner. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button! Thanks, YouTube! Or no, really more thanks. Just say thank you to my extensions that I have on YouTube. Press the button now? Next theme song. Yeah, instrumental. So, how's everyone doing tonight? Whoa, that's so much more louder! I'm gonna turn it down because I don't want it to, like, go over my voice. Cheese to be here. Hello, Ted. Cheese to be here. I'm glad to hear that you're okay. Welcome to what could possibly be your first, Clown Corner. If you know what Clown Corner is, playing Tetris Blanky mode. Aw, that's nice. I remember back when I was in my Tetris phase. Like, back when I just played Tetris a lot. I want to play Tetris soon. Maybe someday I'll play, like, Tetris Attack, maybe. The one that stars Yoshi, and Mario, and everyone else. It is a really good game. But, for tonight's edition of Clown Corner, tonight, I'll just be saying my thoughts on the Animaniacs reboot and the new Adventure Time special, the Bubbleen special. So, clap. How did I think about the Animaniacs reboot? I really liked it. It's a good reboot. Actually, one of the better animated reboots of shows of the 90s. I really like the Warner Brothers and the Warner Sister Dot. They are a lot of fun, this reboot, and I especially love how in the final episodes they become like a lot more fleshed out and humanized, which is really nice because, like, we know they just do funny jokes and that's it, but, like, it's nice to, like, get more character out of them, even if I already do love the Warner Brothers and Sister. They're all good. And I'm also glad to see Pinky and the Brain back. They're also a lot of fun. And overall, I really like the reboot. Again, still a really good reboot. Such a shame that's on Hulu, though, but what do you do? Though, I do have a few problems, though. That I do want to talk about. Oh, okay. So that's how you're gonna end it then, huh? Animaniacs instrumental video on YouTube.com. So, a few problems I have with the reboot. One, the main draw for the Animaniacs original show, besides the Warner Brothers and Sister and Pinky and the Brain, were like all the other new characters that were introduced in the show that had like their own shorts in them, and they did their own thing. Sad part is that they didn't bring back a majority of those characters for the reboot. The reboot was just the Animaniacs, and or they were just the Warner siblings and Pinky the Brain, which they're not bad. They are good. Just I would have loved a little bit more variety. And then when they try to introduce the new characters, eh, I don't know. I mean, I can't say they were bad. They were fine. They were fine. They some of them were cute ideas. Like I really like the idea with this one called like Starbucks and Cindy, where it's about like this um alien private of like this alien armada that like invades and destroys planets. And as soon as this one named Starbucks came to Earth, he like landed his ship on like some desert, but then it turns out it was just a little kid's sandbox, and like the 7-year-old girl named Cindy just like picks him up, and it's just like, ah, my new favorite doll. Like it's a cute concept. And then there's this other one about like this man with an intentionally convoluted backstory where it's like this billionaire, the CEO billionaire who like tried to get powers or whatever, but instead turns into a gnome. He's just some gnome who like pops inside people's mouths and they say stuff. It was meant to be a like a oh, I got a butterfly in my throat, but oh, I got a troll in my throat, which is still a weird saying, but like oh, that was fine too. That was also fine. Um though I don't really see them coming back for like any more shorts, even though I would have loved more shorts with them. Because it kind of feels like they're just like one-offs, you know? Like just one-off shorts. Or even maybe they were made to like for potential spin-offs. Because again, the Animaniacs reboot was just mostly focused on like the Warner siblings and Pinky and the Brain. And like I like the Pinky and the Brain. Gay people. And I'm excited to see how season 2 will be like now, especially seeing as how like they're able to get their footing on season 1. And if you're worried about any like them making any political jokes, I mean, in the first episode they did make jokes about all the presidents they missed while they were gone, including the one we're on now, because the show was mostly written in 2018. So, you know, very obviously they made that one joke, and then the next episode where it was like a parody on Homer's Odysseus, they did when they did bring the Cyclops, it was just like a Trump Cyclops. And like you know, it's all like the Trump jokes, just like the oh here's the Trump voice, and I do the hand things, and I say I'm rich, I'm very like you know you've heard them before. It was a little bit more funny because he just picked him up and like the Trump Cyclops just like picked up Odysseus and just starts rubbing him all over his body, which okay I did think was pretty funny. But besides that, you know you've seen it, and then the anime reference. So in my second watch through the gun control episode, I had no idea it was an episode about gun control. Like I was just like, man, they're talking about buns, and then at the end, um, Yakko was just like, oh yeah, sure, Wacko. America has a serious problem on shoe violence. I'm like, you know, I'm confused too. What is this supposed to be about? And then on the second watch through, I finally realized, oh, this episode's about gun violence in America. And I never realized it because gun violence was a huge problem in 2018. The reason why I didn't get that the first time is because I was prepared for like all the Trump jokes they'd make in there that I very obviously forgot that gun violence is still a very serious issue in America, but it was especially a very serious issue in 2018 because oh boy, I remembered it back then. It was rough. And again, like the Warner said they were writing the show in 2018. So like, you know, very obviously there'd be an episode on gun control, which, like, a weird metaphor, replacing guns with buns, but like, or with bunnies, but like, you know, like the anime reference was nice. I am very sad though that like from the prediction list we didn't get Wacko doing the magical girl transformation. Instead, Dot was very obviously doing the magical girl stuff. But hey, the anime reference was fine. It was a good fight. They very obviously probably asked Studio Trigger to animate that whole bit because it really felt like watching Gurren Lagann or like Kill a Kill. I'm just like, ah, I would be surprised if they actually contacted Studio Trigger for this. Speaking of Animaniacs predictions, let's look at the Animaniacs prediction list. It was this one post that I found that someone made where they made predictions on the Animaniacs reboot. I'm gonna find it, and I'll tell you which ones were fulfilled from the first season alone. We're Animaniacs. Yakko yaks. Wacko's don't drain the stacks, and there's no good in the sacks. We're Animaniacs. Want to rule the universe. Definitely diverse. We're Animaniacs. See our new contracts. Zany to the max, there's bloaty in our slacks. Ranamani, totally insane. John Mulaney, Animaniacs. Those are the facts. So, okay, I found the post. Keep fucking. I love to listen to your voice. Aw, thanks, Ted. Keep fucking talking. Your words are like kisses to my brain. Oh, Ted, that's so adorable. Thanks, Ted. I will keep talking. So, okie dokie. The Animaniacs reboot prediction list. I'll send it in the Discord server and also in the chat too because this is a really funny list that I wish a majority of actually came true, but you know, we were all wrong the entire time. So, okay. Prediction 1. Yakko sick high notes. Aw, thanks, Ted. I do the singing good. Back to the predictions list. Prediction 1. I'm getting sleepy, but I will continue to listen. Ah, thanks, Ted. I'm so glad you could listen to the stream. I hope you have a good sleep. A good sleep. Just getting sleepy, but I continue to listen. Aww. I hope you sleep well, Ted. Okay, so the prediction list. Yakko drinks from a container labeled Respecting Woman Juice. Sadly, I haven't seen him drink it yet, but you know, Pink in the Brain can now openly flirt. Yeah, no, I mean, they always have flirted. They haven't openly flirt yet, but I remember in the first episode where, like, mwah, where Brain told Pinky, like, you pondering what I'm pondering, and Pinky's like, alrighty, for me to do so, but it better be tasteful and in character. And they're like, what? So Pinky and the Brain are gay? They are gay? This is just another instance of all your reboots, like, fucking queer baiting all of us. Animaniacs 2020 will queer bait me until eventually in the season 2 finale they'll just be like, the Pinky and the Brain marriage episode, and I'm like, finally. We've been waiting for this moment for 30 years. It's been 30 years, but we're finally getting this. The Hello Nurse bit will remain, except now they do it to anyone regardless of gender. I was sad to see that they didn't really follow up on that. They kind of did a few Hello Nurses, and they did keep it gender neutral, but it was only a few times, which is a bit of a shame. I would have loved to see something like, hello, doctor, or hello, Niels, or whatever your name is, or hello, Trump, or you know. Wacko becomes addicted to Minecraft. They they didn't. I never seen Wacko play Minecraft. Though they do have a video game controller and a video game console, so I wouldn't be surprised if Wacko played Minecraft. He is non-binary. Eventually they will parody Frozen. I don't know how or when, but they will. They sadly haven't parodied Frozen yet. The most predictable prediction, and they haven't even gotten it. 90% of the show will be funny, but there will be at least one episode that traumatizes us, like One Flew Over the Cuckoo Clock or Wacko's Wish. And you know what? Actually, I think that one's partially true. Well, not more traumatized us, just more like shook us over over Yakko's characterization. It was the Halloween episode where they did a parody of it with a knockoff Pennywise character, the newer Pennywise, not the older one. And what happened is that Yakko like walked. I gotta bring up the scene. The scene's so chilling, by like how they humanized Yakko in there. It's I'll find the scene and I'll download it because I still can't believe a scene like that even happened. And I'll play it live on stream so y'all know what I mean. It is a very shocking scene. Download. Okay, so now as the scene is downloading, back to the Animaniacs prediction list. Okay, Brain tries to GoFundMe his funds for world domination. I mean, the first episode was about him trying to use social media and make a meme to, like, make him be world famous, for him to take over the world. Which I guess we knew that was happening. But the sad part is that we didn't get Brain GoFundMeing his funds for world domination. Though hopefully, maybe that'll happen in season 2. Maybe that'll happen in season 2. We'll wait. At least one joke where someone tries to take off Wacko's hat and there's another hat underneath. Surprisingly not actually. No, for like the entire show, every time we see Wacko hatless, it's just hair. There is no hat under his hat, it's just hair. I would have loved to see like an infinite hat joke. Like, that joke in cartoons where like people take off their shades, like, what's under those shades? And there's like another pair of shades. Good old classic comedy. Someone says Dot isn't feminist enough and she hits them with the hammer. I think there might have been a joke like that. I don't remember. Do remember a lot of Dot feminist moments though, so like, hashtag girl boss feminism. Hold up in parodying Supernatural and Doctor Who. They didn't do that. They didn't do a cold open parody of Supernatural or Doctor Who. And I was really betting on the Supernatural cold open, especially after now. But then I remembered and realized animation takes a long time. There's no way they would have been able to parody the Death Shield confession scene in like an opening for Animaniacs. And that would have been so funny. But moving on. Yakko looks the viewers dead in the eye and tells us that he fucked our mom. Sadly, Yakko has not befriended our mom yet, so that's still yet to happen. I haven't seen that happen yet. But I did remember Yakko telling me fuck, so, that happened. Full Marvel Cinematic Universe parody episode. I don't know nor care whether it's the Warners or Pinky the Brain. It will happen. It did not happen! That was what I was totally expecting and betting on, along with the Frozen parody. It never happened. The Warners reunite with Dr. Scratch and Sniff. His immediate response is, "Oh no, not you!" So we actually did get a Dr. Scratch and Sniff a Dr. Scratch and Sniff special, but like, nah. It was just another one of his plans, like, get the wonders! But he failed because Fizzy Fizzy lifted him into the sky, and then it turned into a Hindenburg joke at the end, so you know. That sadly didn't happen. Hopefully it'll happen next season, though. I know for a fact there's an anime parody episode, so I fully expect at least one of the Warners to have a magical girl transformation. Most people would expect Dot, and for that reason I believe it'll be Wacko. Sadly, it is not Wacko, but it is Dot. And I don't think she even had a magical girl transformation. It was just... She was just in the suit. No sparkles or transformation, just boom, suit. And I'm like, I don't know, again, they're trying to go for, like, Kill la Kill, so whatever. The internet demanding Slappy's return will eventually be rewarded around season 4 or 5, and in Slappy's first skit, she blows up Hulu headquarters as revenge for taking so long. There's at least one joke about Skippy's voice, whether it be new or if they just take the original and pitch it up, which would be very hilarious, but actually what happened in the 5th episode is that they did explain what happened to all the, like, characters in Animaniacs. What happened is that there's this one hunter character that, like, hunted a majority of the characters, with the exception of the Warner siblings. And after a lot of shenanigans happen, it's eventually revealed that the hunter character is just Chicken Boo in disguise. Which, if you don't know who Chicken Boo is, Chicken Boo's whole thing is that he's just a giant chicken who, like, terribly dresses up as, like, other humans, and isn't really doing a great job of it. Like, eventually people find out that it is just Chicken Boo, and Chicken Boo just walks away. But at the end of this short, because of the fact that Chicken Boo basically hunted and, like, trophied all the Animaniacs characters, they all just escaped, and they all went to kill Chicken Boo. So, you know, they're back now, which is good. I'm glad to see them back. So, hey, maybe if the Animaniacs reboot is big enough, which from this weekend alone, I can already tell you it is. It's huge. We are gonna get a 4th and 5th season, and it'll be one where Slappy just blows up Hulu headquarters for not allowing her in, like, in the first season. It's very funny. Yakko dabs. I have still yet to see a picture of Yakko dabbing. He has not dabbed yet. Dot Tux and Uwu speak for an extended length of time. No. The following is a prediction. This is a hope, so I'm just saying, I need them to do an episode where the CEO demands them do a gritty live-action reboot, and they spend the next 20 minutes dragging Disney and Riverdale for all they're worth. They have made a bunch of software jokes about how it's a reboot now, so they can steal the same jokes again. And in the first episode, after, like, the last thing they sang in the episode was about, reboots, like how we got reboots of, like, X-Files, That's So Raven, Full House, etc. And how, like, well, like, you know, just being self-aware about reboots. And I think the joke ends with, like, oh, reboots are terrible, they're responsible for the death of Hollywood, from, like, horrified executives scared of anything new or creative, so instead they're just doing this, and this is a bad thing, and then they just become self-aware, like, but when we do it, it's cool, and it's like, is this like the Sonic Boom self-awareness, where, like, you're aware that it exists, and that's the joke? Because, I don't know, that's my problem with the Sonic Boom cartoons, though. That's just my problems with the Sonic Boom cartoon series. So there. How much did we get? One. A few of them. Sadly, we didn't meet all the predictions off the list, but you know. What are you gonna do for a reboot written in 2010? Or no, 2018? Hey, and the video downloaded. The video's up now. Finally put the video up on the screen. Animaniacs, it is time for you to pause. As much as I love the reboot song, or as much as I love the theme song, it'll might drive chat crazy. So, okay, media source. Yakko, haha. Whoa! What happened? This is the this is what I mean when like this scene caught every Animaniacs fan off guard. Like, what the what? I'm not gonna try and make you cover the whole screen, because I don't want to get sued by Warner Brothers. I don't want them to come after my knees. So here's the clip. Let me just turn on the audio first. Advanced audio properties. Iggy and the brain, they want to rule the universe. But I'll be wrong. Very obviously, I will get claimed from playing this clip. So here's a little sneak peek at the Warner Bros. Reboot. The scene that made Animaniacs fans go, "Whoa! They did that to Yakko?" I'm gonna turn it up. Turn it is up. That's good.
Yeah, I think I could do pretty well in an office environment. I'm a fun guy. Hey, coffee pot, don't talk to me until I've had my coffee, right? Hey, Balloon, you seem a little spacey. What do you got? A case of the Mondays? Guy's full of hot air. Am I right? Am I right? Am I? Somebody talk to me. Tell me that. Oh, nickel wipe. Oh, perfect. Just when I needed someone to clown around with.
Down to the power of clowns.
Come on, man, say something. React. Can't you hear me? You guys think I'm funny, right?
Of course! You're one of my funniest brothers. Easily top 2.
Same for me.
Oh, thanks. Where have you two been?
So, okay, what's really surprising about that, to me personally at least, is just the fact that, like, with the whole joke, like, Yakko's thing is that he like, yeah, he, like, says funny jokes. That scene there, like, he does make funny jokes, but what's surprising there is the fact that, like, he very obviously wants to go off as, like, being super hilarious and get a laugh out of anyone. Oh, what the? OBS disconnected! No! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you out of your mind? Grr. Grr. Actually, now I want to wonder, is there anyone else live on stream? Okay, good, we're reconnected. Okay, we're back. Hi everyone, we're back. Sorry if I was quiet. Hi, we're back. You can reload the page now. Oh, oh boy. Okay, so I don't know when I was cut off, to be entirely honest. I'll find out in one of the 5 VODs on Twitch, but what basically surprised a lot of us was like how deep they made Yakko's character there. I think it was quoted perfectly in like the one post that I found it on. Okay, here it is. Yeah, it was kind of eye-opening to see him really out of his element. It's so unlike the Yakko we're used to seeing. Like, where you're just like, oh, 5 steps ahead of everyone. He's confident. He's the protective big sip. He's like, yeah, I could do this. I'm confident here. But like when he's by himself and like with no one laughing or with no one to go off of, he just it was just so surprising to see him like panic and just like as soon as his siblings come by, he's just like, oh, am I funny? Am I funny? And they're like, oh, you are funny, yeah. And it's like, oh, I didn't expect to see like those moments of genuinity in this silly Animaniacs cartoon show. Speaking of, is there anyone else here? Oh, hey, look at that! There's 2 other people watching. Can you guys say something? Anything? Anything, please. I can't do this by myself. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You know what? Actually, I think I did forget to make the announcement on Twitter to see if I can get people to watch the stream. Twitch.tv/reboot-kiwi. Twitter is the last place I keep forgetting to like make my announcements on. Oh, I feel very cozy right now. I'm just chilling out listening to you. Aw, thanks, Ted. That's good to hear. I'm glad you're just chilling here, vibing here. Chilling, vibing here, having a good time. Want everyone here to have a good time. I'm live on Twitch. Now I'm talking about the Animaniacs reboot. And maybe Adventure Time. Actually, I don't know if I'll talk about Obsidian. I don't know. I kind of feel I can imagine we are having a sleepover. Aw, Ted! Thanks so much. I love this sleepover. I want to have a Five Nights at Freddy's sleepover with you. I remember I was in chat with my friends, and I was just about to say like, I want to be in a Five Nights at Freddy's sleepover with my friend Ted. My friend Ted. My friend Ted, Twitch user Plowleaf. I'd very much like to be in a Five Nights at Freddy's sleepover on Discord. Oh, yeah, Ted. I'd be very delighted to have a Five Nights at Freddy's sleepover with you on Twitter, Twitchter, Discord. I'd love to have a Five Nights at Freddy's slumber party with you on Discord. You're very nice and very chill, and Five Nights at Freddy's. Is this where you wanna be? I just don't get it. Why would you want to stay Five Nights at Freddy's? Why did I YouTube poop then? Why was I YouTube poop then? So anyways, my final thoughts on the Animaniacs reboot. Really, really good reboot. I really liked the first season of Animaniacs. Such a fun and cool season. I can't wait for the second season, especially now that they're more grounded on the type of humor that they'll be going for in the reboot. The second season will be a lot more fun. And I do hope the show becomes successful enough that we'll get more seasons of Animaniacs, because I'd like more Animaniacs. Who wouldn't want more Animaniacs? The Animaniacs so good. I'm gonna I'm gonna find a good gif of Wacko, so I can perfectly end that on. Or no, I got a better idea. We're Animani, totally insane. John Mulaney, Animaniacs, those are the facts. Because Wacko Warner non-binary. I can't stop thinking about that, like, moment where you're just standing there. Hit someone that, like, boop. Animaniacs. And Yakko Yaks. Animaniacs. And epically diverse. We're Animaniacs. Should see our new contracts. To the max, there's Blurry and our stacks. We're Animani, totally insane. John Mulaney, Animaniacs. Those are the facts. We're Animaniacs. I can't stop thinking about non-binary? Non-binary. Non-binary? Yeah, what goes a he, him, non-binary? Voice of an angel. Aw, thanks, Ted. There's like a few panels from this comic where of like the Animaniacs comic where this one dude was like one of each gender. Yakko comes in like male, that comes in female, and Mako comes in other. And then afterwards Yakko just like other, and Mako just like do you want to talk about it or do you want to go on the boat? So yeah, Wacko canonically non-binary. Wacko's a he him non-binary. And I love that for him. Okay, there's a good gif of Wacko I found, where he's just sitting there, stimming on the table. I'm gonna put this in my good gifs folder. Funny gifs. Wacko ADHD moments. Image. Wacko stimming moments. Animaniacs. See our new contracts. We're Animaniacs. In their brain, they want to rule the universe. I rest now, but I am still here. Good night, Ted. I love you. Thank you so much for staying on the stream this long. Hope you sleep well. Here's Wacko ADHD. Here's Wacko stimming moments. So good. I love this gif. I love Wacko a lot. He's so good. And good night, Ted. I love you. Thank you so much for staying on the stream. I hope you sleep well, and I hope your appointment goes well tomorrow. I think I might change to just playing the Looney Tunes games now, since I have nothing else to talk about on the Animaniacs reboot that I haven't already said. Nor do I have anything else, and I also don't want to talk about the Adventure Time bubbling special because there's a lot to talk about from that special alone. So, we'll just end it on the Animaniacs reboot intro, which I think is a good place to end on. I gotta find it. No. Oh. Wait, is it? Yeah, this is it! Okay, I found it. Love you too! Mwah! 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 Mwah!
It's time.
Oh, wait, right, I gotta make this small so YouTube doesn't. So Warner Brothers doesn't come after my fingernails and my ankles. Turning off wacko stimming moments. Which I love you, wacko. Oh, I got a good idea. There. Alright, I'm gonna also delete the Yakko. Wow, whoa, what happened there moments, because I already talked about that. We're Animaniacs. See our new contracts. We're Animaniacs. Afraid they want to rule the universe. Ethnically diverse. We're Animaniacs. Okay, here's how I'll end this segment on. Then I'll go on the break. Perfect place to end this segment on.
It's time for Animaniacs. And we're zany to the max. So just sit back and relax. You'll laugh till you collapse. We're Animaniacs. Come join the Warner Brothers.
At the Warner Sister Dot.
Just for fun, we run around the Warner movie lot. They lock us in the town whenever we get caught. But we break loose and then we're loose, and now you know the plot. We're Animaniacs. Dot has wit and Yakko yaks. Wacko packs away the snacks. Our careers and make comebacks. We're Animaniacs. Meet Pinky and the Brain who want to rule the universe. A brand new cast who tested well in focus group research. Gender balanced, pronoun neutral, and ethnically diverse. The trolls will say we're so passe, but we get mad at first. We're Animaniacs. You should see our new contracts. We're singing to the max, they're blurry in our slacks. We're Animaniacs, totally insane. Animaniacs, those are the facts.
And now we'll be going on the break. With Animaniacs. With cartoons. With cartoon video games. We'll be right back.